Yo, 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 and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanji. With me is Andrew. How you doing, boy?
Welcome. I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm alright. Literally just got back from Edinburgh. I've already gotten sick, and I'm here to record a pod just after midnight.
Hey, the grind never stops, huh?
It never ever stops. I did the waiver pod just before this. I'm so sorry if the Patreon people didn't get it in time. I'm assuming not everyone in the waiver runs went. Maybe there's some use there. I still got to do my sleepers article as well. I'll probably sleep and then do my sleepers article in the morning or some shit like that. But
you should,
like you said.
You should.
Right? Yeah, I know. I really should get some sleep. But yeah, I just love this community way too much. I love this game. I love football. You must be loving football, Mister 2-0 over Man City. Title race pretty much done.
Feels good. That was a nice game.
What felt better, like the Liverpool win or the Arsenal loss?
I mean, it was a double whammy. We had two good days. I mean, it made Sunday feel like I don't have a whole lot of pressure. Probably the team doesn't feel it, and they don't really care. But they're going out there no matter what. But for me, I was just sitting at home like, hey, this is house money. We got an 8-point lead right now. It can be 11. It could be 9. We're not losing points today.
Yeah.
But no, it feels great. Feels great to get 2 dubs on City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that felt great. Yeah, it was a dominating performance. And the title is ours from here out.
You'd think so. Like, you guys have what?
11-point
lead?
Our
Jesus
fans were
Christ,
singing we're going to win the league, so I
Like what's crazy is I don't see you guys dropping points. Like, you guys have only lost 1 game all season.
That's it.
And when you've had poor performances, you've still gotten a point.
The draw. We haven't turned the bad performance into a bad showing as far as points go. Yeah. We just had the shocker against Forest, and I mean they shocked everyone that day.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of hoping that, you guys would be able to win the title versus Arsenal, but it might be sealed before that.
It's tough. I know we've got an extra game on them right now, so they've got a double game week coming, or we've got a blank one coming, and then they'll catch up.
Yeah, you got a blank one in Game Week 29.
Yeah, and so they'll catch up in games, but I mean, even if they win, what is that, 8-point? Right now from where we are.
Yeah.
Which is, they've got a mountain to climb, and they've got to win out basically here, and hope we lose a couple.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you guys seal it before Game Week 34 or whatever, because you've got Spurs at home, then you got Chelsea away, and then there's that Arsenal game, but. Yeah, I'm assuming you guys get it done. There's a very good chance Arsenal drop points again.
Yeah, they have Forest at Forest this week.
Yeah, and
isn't easy.
It's not easy, and Forest just lost 4-3. I'm sure they're out for blood right now.
They're out for blood. Yeah, they're a quality team. I don't want to hear anyone slander Forest. They're a good team. We fucking lost to them.
Yeah, exactly.
They've taken everybody this year. Outside of Brighton, apparently.
Yeah. Anyways, well, let's not make this a Liverpool pod. As much as you're in cloud, nope, we're not doing that. No, I got rid of my OG co-host. Come on. I'm kidding. I love you, Ross, wherever you are. Hopefully you're enjoying fatherhood, bro. But listeners, welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. So we are a default Fantrax pod. You're listening to the free regular pod that we do game week to game week. When I say free is because we have other episodes as well, but you gotta pay to get those, which is on Patreon, and you get waiver pods. You get Inside Tracks pods. You get guest pods as well. Did you catch the guest pod with Gavin, by the way?
Well, yeah, no, Gavin was great.
Yeah.
You need to have him on more often. I don't even know why I'm on here. I don't know why I'm on here over him. I mean,
Another Liverpool fan. Oh my god, you guys are everywhere.
what can I say?
But yeah, I mean that's what you got on Patreon, right? And right now you're gonna get it for the lowest price ever for $1 a month. I mean, you're more than welcome to donate more. There's no limit on how much you want to donate, but yeah, for $1 a month, you're getting I think a lot of content. It's great value. But like I mentioned, you're listening to the regular free pod. The format for this episode is we have two halves. In the first half, we do a data dump, so we look back at the previous scoring game week. So it'd be the game week that just finished, game week 26. And yeah, we just discuss the default scoring categories, and then after that, we catch up in our leagues, see how we're doing, how the results went, any moves that we've made in the waivers as well, and it's quick turnaround, right? So after we do the league updates, we take our halftime pint, and then after that, we jump back in the pod to answer questions that we get from our Discord, because nobody asks questions on X or Twitter or any of that jazz anymore. And yeah, I mean, if you want to ask questions, you can join the Discord. And how do you join the Discord? Just DM me for a link. It's free. All of that shit is free. Great stuff. And I mean, it's a great community. You meet great people. You meet the Inside Tracks reps. People like Draft Lads in there. People like Triple N is in there. The guy that built our banter board. Yeah, it's honestly a fantastic community. I think that's all the regular biz in that sense. I need Ross to plug the socials, even though he's not here to do it live. One day he'll do it again, but Ross, help me out another time, bro, right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BantaB. On Discord in the Draft PL channel, Banta Boys #6585. On Reddit, /Banta_boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banta Boys.
Okay, so hopefully you've listened to Ross. If you're listening to us on Spotify, if you don't mind going to our main page and rating the pod, we truly appreciate it. We're again at 91 rating so far. We're trying to get to that 100 mark. I failed to ask people in Scotland when I met them, can you please go rate the pod? But I'll do it again here. I need you to do it for the rest of the season. Anywhere I go, I'll be like, hey, go rate it 5 stars. Yeah, just put the thing in front of them and just make them rate it or whatever. But yeah, if you haven't done it, please, we'd really appreciate it. It'd go a long way. It'd help us out massively with all the algorithms and all that jazz. And same thing with YouTube. If you're listening there, if you're not already following us or subscribed to us, please do so. Or hit that thumbs up button at the bottom of the video that you're listening to right now. And if you've done all of that, feel free to drop a comment, because we love reading those comments and we love sharing it with our community and our mods. And yeah, it's just a nice little boost to our day and our hustle and our grind. All right, all the boring marketing shit is done. Is there anything you want to talk about before we get started? Not Liverpool. I'll caveat it.
I mean, I was going to talk about that set piece we had for the first goal, but
that was great.
That was a beauty.
That has to be like up there for goal of the month, easily.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It
was ingenious.
Felt so perfect, and we cooked them. It was like nice.
They did nothing. Like Marbush was okay, but they didn't really do anything. Like Doku was just like one trick pony merchant.
Doku just cooked Trent all day, and then it didn't go anywhere though. Like it's I think Value Added Vantrax had it best in the Discord. He said that Doku had the right and left analog stick, but nothing else was working.
No, there weren't even any other buttons. It was just the sticks.
Sticks. That's all he had.
Yeah.
And it worked because Trent is halfway to Real, but
yeah.
It didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I thought the winger combo of Savino and Doku and then Marmouche would give us a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
No. What was also really impressive was seeing Mo and his defensive work. Like, we talk about his goals and assists, but he really worked for the team. Yeah, a lot.
He did.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that very often.
Yeah. I mean,
I
it's
noticed
probably
that in game.
Yeah. I mean, it might just be because of the moment of the season, like the fixture. It's a big
Yeah.
fixture. Like it would have been
Big one,
like
yeah.
a big result, especially with the Arsenal loss as well, to get this win over the line.
Yep.
And yeah, everyone just kind of hustled, man. And man, Soboslai again, just killing it yet again. Ran his socks off all game. He was fantastic.
All game.
Yeah.
He's done that all year.
Yeah.
And we didn't really sign anyone new, but
Yeah.
the guys we came back from with like the new signings last year, they performed so much better. So it's like having new signings.
Yeah. I mean, I do think like he's just also lasted a bit longer this season because he's not doing
Yeah.
that high press shit that Klopp used to do. Like Slot is more about control and not just helter-skelter football. So like,
Correct. Yeah.
Sobo just
It's
yeah,
more sustainable.
yeah.
Yeah. It's more sustainable. Yeah. I mean, I'm still on a high.
I could tell. I could tell. I don't think I am as a Chelsea fan, but yeah. Well, we'll get to that either later or a different pod. I'm not gonna cry right now.
I think we can get into it.
Oh no, we don't have to. All right, let's get started.
Okay.
Ay. Fantasy with the Banta Boys.
All right, so we're gonna look back at game week 26. As always, we're gonna start with key passes. So the highest number of key passes was 4. There were a bunch of 3s, but I didn't want to list it. I thought it was just like too much for like listeners. Yeah, exactly right. So 4 key passes by 4 players: Pedro Neto, Savio or Savinho from Man City, Odegaard, and Cunha. Thoughts, Andrew?
Like watching that in real time, I didn't see him being in a like effective role.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember those happening at all, but sure. Neto, happy to see that for you guys. Odegaard, I thought was kind of dog shit again, but Cunha just keeps on doing Cunha things.
Yeah, I'm so upset I didn't get Cunha in any leagues. Like I genuinely thought like Wolves are just gonna be trash this season, and yeah, Cunha's just carrying that team on his back, and yeah, I think
the battery.
Yeah, like I genuinely think he could easily finish as a top 5 asset come the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what is it right now? It's Mo, Cole, Mbuemo, and then
Isak, Holland,
Holland?
and then Cunha. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he could overtake.
Yeah.
I mean, Isak's been cooking, but if those goals dry up,
Yeah, I mean
Cunha's
the ghosts
ghosts
on there.
don't.
Yeah, exactly. Like Cunha does
Yeah.
everything. Like it's crazy.
he does. He's
Absolutely crazy.
legitimately so good.
Yeah.
If he was on a better
Corners.
team that
Yeah.
didn't like stifle himself like fantasy-wise with poor matchups,
Yeah.
man, he's already top 6
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
shit team.
Yep.
Sky's the limit.
Yep. So the Neto thing is probably the only other thing I want to kind of touch on. So he played a new role for us in this Aston Villa game. He played the number 9, and he looked really, really good from the highlights and stuff like that. What's up?
I was wondering that because Nkuku was not doing that.
No, Nkuku apparently played on the left side. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on with Nkuku. Like, I didn't get to watch the game properly while I was in Edinburgh because there was like a rugby game going on at the same time, Scotland versus England, and apparently I guess that's more important than Chelsea versus Aston Villa.
What the hell? Weird, dude. As if they don't even care about you.
How dare they?
Do they know you have a podcast?
I tried to tell them. I really, really tried.
We gotta get the merch.
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, he played a new role, and I thought he really, really thrived because when we had that game, what was that game before that? I think it was Brighton. That was the first game without Nico, and we were absolute dog shit. There was no one that was running past the defense to stretch the line or stretch the play, right?
Correct.
And Neto did that really, really well, I thought. Yeah. Right. So because he's got
I'm
the
surprised
pace.
he's getting the key passes as the number 9 too. Like
Yeah.
in bunches. 4
Yeah.
is no joke.
Yeah.
That's a big day.
Yeah. So
That's a good number.
yeah. I like the interesting thing is as well is like if you look at Neto's points, he scored a lot of ghost points, and it's not something he's done recently as well. Like I mean, you look at him, you look at maybe Madwick is probably a best winger, but he's kind of injured, etc. right now. Sancho's been kind of off the boil completely, like. And a lot of, I think, managers in our community had like doubts about, oh, what are we gonna do with Neto, moving forward, rest of the season, sort of thing. But right now, I think as a temporary solution until Nico's back, like I would love to own Neto right now.
Yeah, especially who do you have? Southampton this week?
Yeah, I think we have Southampton
Yeah,
and then we have Leicester, so
that's
great
a
fixtures to kind of get him
Juicy
for.
matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hanging on to Nkuku just because the matchups. Like
It's the fixtures, yeah, I get it totally.
Yeah,
And it's not like
I don't
anyone
expect
else is
much.
fit attacking wise, right? So I
Right.
I think it's still a great option to have. You want a piece of that pie in terms of those two fixtures at least.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, let's look at shots and how many on target. So the highest number of shots attempted in Game Week 26 was 5 by 2 players. Liam Delap had 2 on target and Trossard had 1 on target. And again, this is another sort of category that there were a bunch of 4s, so I don't want to get into that. So yeah, any thoughts on these 2 players, Andrew?
Hey, Delap, I can't hate the guy. He just keeps on going, and for young stud, who they play? Was it
Spurs.
Spurs?
I mean, everyone does well against Spurs, so I think that's why he's up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Hey. More power to him, though. I mean,
Oh, best young player
I
in
think
the
he's
league.
a great
Yeah.
dynasty asset right there. Like, I would want a piece of that if I was in dynasty.
That's who I have on my dynasty roster. Like I'm so excited for him, like moving forward, like for years to come. Because listen,
my
he's
God.
gonna be an absolute gem of an asset for any Premier League team right now. Like he could fit into
Yeah.
so many teams are looking for a striker. Like he fit in at Everton. Like Manchester United need a striker as well. Like yeah, I mean we need a striker as well. I wouldn't mind Liam Delap. Like.
Don't you need a goalkeeper first?
Yeah, I mean, we've got 20 of them. I'm sure one of them will work out. We can make an entire playing 11 of just goalkeepers. It's mental. Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I think that's why Delap is up there. Tross, like, I don't know what to make of Arsenal, really.
I don't either. I mean, they started to look decent around like the 75th minute, but they couldn't make anything happen against a really inspired West Ham team.
Yeah.
No one would have called that performance out of him, and I even sat Bowen because I was like scared of it.
Yeah. No, I mean, his points show it, right? Like, he just got the goal,
Yeah.
and that's the points.
Yeah, goal and the shot on target from the goal. Like that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean Arsenal right now. Yikes! They get a speed run to Saka getting healthy in what 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
They're playing out Sterling still kinda.
He really he really needs to move. Genuinely, he needs to leave the league so bad.
He would do really well at Wrexham.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he would. Yeah. Yeah, it's really bad. Next category, accurate crosses into the box. So highest number was 4 by Damsgaard, and then 3 by Morgan Gibbs White, and 3 by Mbuemo. Thoughts, Andrew?
My boys Morgan and Brian just keep on going, and Damsgaard keeps impressing. He's had a hell of a year, Damsgaard.
Yeah.
Good for him. I never would have guessed it.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
didn't.
a lot of people were skeptical, right? Because of the first couple of seasons
Yeah.
that he had, and like he didn't look physically up for it. But I guess 3 times the charm.
Hey, he figured it out.
Yeah.
He figured it out.
Oh, Thomas did.
But
One of them did.
yeah, Thomas did probably. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a hell of a manager.
Yeah.
Give him that.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how long he's gonna stay at Brentford, but again, any club that gets Thomas would be very, very lucky.
He could get snatched up real quick.
Yeah. But Dam's
He's shown a lot there.
Yeah. But Dam's now on 9 assists as well for the season. He got 2 assists in this fixture as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 9 assists.
Yeah.
Bud, breakout season. Although
Yeah.
it's it's not a Big Six team, so it's not going to get that much traction. But
Yeah.
for a fun attacking team to watch, yeah, he's really done something there.
Yeah. Yeah, just standard assets. I think on this list. So let's move on to extra categories. So the outliers for these tackles one, there was a high of 9 by Idrissa Gueye from Everton. Dispossessions, there was a high of 5 from Isak and Cunha. Interceptions, there was a high of 7 by Scarles, a kid for West Ham. He played left wing back. Clearances, there was a high of 12 by Nathan Collins and Lacroix from Crystal Palace. Successful dribbles, a high of 15 by Doku, Mr. Joystick.
Oh my god, was it really 15?
15, bro. Of absolutely going
Sorry,
nowhere.
continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aerials, there was a high of 7 by Dan Burn, and block shots, there was a high of 3 by a few players here: Murillo, Udogi, Virgil van Dijk, and James Ward-Prowse. Thoughts, Andrew?
Hey, James Ward-Prowse making it back on the list.
Yes! He's finally back! He's finally scoring ghost ones. Listen, I'm so excited to own him in a league
We're
for
so
the Leicester
fucking back.
fixture. Oh, listen, bets yet? Like, I got him in the league that I spent 70 fab on him. So it's like, money well spent.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I got him for free. Oh, it's great. It's great.
Oh man. Wow. What's dead may never die.
100%.
Scarles getting 7 interceptions. That's something to look at.
Yeah. Could be a
I don't
pick.
remember seeing him or
Yeah.
paying attention to him because I was trying to will Bowen into doing something more
Yeah.
the entire time. The other outlier, obviously Doku. We touched on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Collins with 12 clearances. I would have liked him to be more on the aerial side of things, but
Yeah.
They still won. I think they got a clean sheet too. Yeah, they did.
4-0. Yeah. I mean, these guys are, I think, fairly standard on this list. The nine tackles by Idrissa Gueye, I don't know if maybe that's just because Manchester United are shit in their midfield, so I mean it's easy to win the ball against them.
Just pick them off every time.
Yeah, exactly. But
I mean, there's something to be said.
yeah, I mean, but like Scarles, I think is a genuine shout for like a waiver pick or a streamer pick this game week, right? I know it's like the
No, he's
last.
on my list.
Yeah, my only concern is it's the last game of the game week on the Thursday. It's like there's no one else to kind of twist to, so you might need a backup option, in case he doesn't pan out, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, maybe don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got somebody else that's starting on Wednesday and the projections are about the same, I would just go with the Wednesday guy.
Yeah.
If you don't have any other backup sort of thing.
Like try to maybe get the Cresswell or the Todibo on your bench, or don't leave Scarles as your defender 3, maybe your defender 4, so that maybe you could twist to like a Leicester player, possibly like maybe a Suamare or El Canus or something like that. I don't know. That's my thinking.
Yeah. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Yep. That way you can twist to a midfielder or something that is locked in.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
you're not going to want to play a Christensen or something. Their backline isn't that fun.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not going there at all. Like, Bowen could
Not
easily
anymore.
tear them a new one. Like, Kudus is like needs a breakout game as well. Yeah, same. I mean, Leicester pretty much done. Like, I don't know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah, they're done. They're back down.
Yeah, easily. All right, I think that's it for the data dump. So we'll move on to our next segment, which is the league updates. All right, Drew, talk to me, bro. How was game week 26?
Okay, so IGL, I won big. Was it Sunday? I scored 86 points from my new death lineup of Lewis Hall, Mo, and was there Verge? Who was my other guy that day?
That Sunday was such a swingy day on so many leagues.
I got nearly 90 points that day.
Did you have like Isak or Murphy or one of those boys?
No. I had Mo. I'm gonna have to check. I feel foolish now, but So I had Lewis Hall's 30 points. I had Verge 12.
Jack Harrison.
Jack Harrison. I did stream him.
Oh, what?
Well, he was the day before, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I think he was on the Saturday, the United game, right? It was early kickoff for that Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like a genius for that one.
I played both him and Garner, but I never expected Harrison to take all the corners. I think he basically took all 7 corners for Everton, like pushed Garner off of it. So now I'm a little concerned about a Garner asset as well. Like, do I start him? Like,
I'd be a bit nervous.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd. It was MGW. That's who it was.
right, of course.
Yep. He had 14. So I scored 86 points from 4 people that day.
Jesus.
And I overtook number 1 in points. I'm in 3rd or 4th place in my IGL division, but I am advancing again in Rigged Cup.
Look at you. Well done. Wait, how many legs are left
Yep.
in that?
I have no idea. I am not checking. I'm collecting my win, and
Yeah.
I'm happy about it.
Yeah. I'm going to keep collecting the wins until the tournament can't go any further and I have my money.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't remember what the reward is, but I'm here for it.
Yeah. I mean, it's about the win at the end. The money's just the
Yeah.
bonus, right?
That is just a bonus. I want the bragging rights. Let's be real.
Yeah. So who are your standout players? I mean, I guess you touched on them, right? Lewis, Mo.
Yeah. Lewis Hall's 2 assists, Mo's goal and assist, and he just seems to do that every week.
Yeah, like every week.
Every week. Harrison 16 at MGW go for just under 15, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good week there. Home league I won 107 to 81. I had Mbuemo and Minty. Minty should have had a hat trick, dude.
Yeah, he's really
Man,
turning
that
it up, turning it on.
My God,
This part of the
he was
season.
cooking them. If he just had a little bit of balance
Yeah,
on the ball, just in the moment,
yeah,
just for a brief second, he would have had a hat trick. I swear.
yeah.
But he's really turned it on these last 4
Yeah.
starts or so. I think he's averaging 20 something a game.
Yeah, I mean, he basically like fucked Chelsea, so it makes sense why he's averaging so many points. Yeah, that was such a brutal watch, man. Such a brutal watch.
He's so sprightly and just like you're just like, oh my God, where did you come from?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it makes sense why Newcastle wanted to keep him so badly, right? If it
Yeah.
wasn't for PSR,
Well, they had to
like,
get rid of him. PSR, yeah.
yeah, and
else
they've
they'd have
been
him.
struggling for. I mean, listen, all praise and love to Jacob Murphy, but they really do need a proper right winger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They can't keep cycling between Jacob Murphy and that other guy.
Say it. Say it. Say
Who?
it.
Harvey?
So, do you have any regrets from either one of your leagues?
Honestly, just that Minty should have had a Hattie and IGL. Like, the whole team had a solid outing.
Yeah.
Like, there was only, I think one of my guys had less than 5 points, and everyone else was around like 8 or 9, or
Yeah.
they were in the teens.
Yeah.
And then Mo had 30. So like, I had a great day. Honestly, like that's a good weekend for games. Like, no one really flopped on you.
Yeah.
No one donated. Everyone did bits.
Yeah. So then,
It was nice.
what are your roster concerns right now?
So for IGL, Gakpo needs to stay healthy and get healthy.
Yeah. Came
I
off
know
the
he
bench
came on
versus
for a few
City.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. And he looked good. He looked great. That's encouraging. But outside of him and Mo, I have kind of played myself into not having many other forwards. I have Jamie Vardy right now.
Oh my god.
So I'm playing with fire there.
Yeah, I'm in a similar situation when we get to my updates, but Vardy, I think I'd rather just keep that as an open spot at this point.
Well, he pretty much is an open spot if you think about it.
Yeah,
If you just
yeah,
say, well, I'm going to drop you if I need to.
yeah. Fair.
But I started him was this week. Yeah, I started him this week and he gave me 9.
Really?
9 ghost points for. Yeah, I wasn't mad about it.
Damn. Okay.
It's not bad, and I mean he had quite a few opportunities to put it in.
Yeah.
So like, a little more shit talking on his part, and he probably would have scored.
What about your home league? Any concerns there?
Nico Jackson. I'd love to have him come back healthy, but
Me and you both, baby.
yeah. And I had Amad Diallo who went down. So I had those
that
go
is
down in the
rough.
same
A lot of
week.
people went through that pain,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I had held on to Nwaneri
Yeah.
for the time being for some reason. I had thought that, Arsenal's made a glass recently.
Yeah.
So I kept him, and then he went off for 29 like the next week.
Yeah.
So that's made me feel better about it.
Yeah. Fair.
But it's still not great.
Yeah. If only Sterling could be anything close to what Nwaneri is.
Yeah. If only Sterling could be anything close to what Sterling ever used to be.
Yeah. That's not our fault, I swear. Anyways, how did your waivers go? Because they would have cleared today. It's because it's such a quick turnaround,
boy.
right? We've got like Monday, Tuesday waivers, I think. So
I think I picked up 2 guys after they cleared. I don't think I picked anyone up during. This is very unprofessional of me. I swear Ryan might be better at this.
no, this is what Ryan is not. Don't put Ryan on that pedestal.
I picked up Miatesi, the midfielder out of Wolves, on a free. I dropped Nico Gonzalez out of City because he's been useless.
Yep.
And I grabbed Omari Hutchinson.
Oh, I don't mind that. Versus United, he might get some
Yeah.
goals.
He might do something there.
Yeah.
So I dropped. Who did I drop for him? David Brooks, who.
Yeah. I mean, we've been
talked
talking about
about
it
it.
off air and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
With
We
Daddy
talked about
Tav
it.
coming
He's-
back into play. They've got their right back fit again, James Hill.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
even
so
Adams is
Lewis
out of that
Cook is
midfield.
back.
Cook is back, exactly, right? So there's
Yep.
even more competition. Evan Nilsson
yeah.
is back on the bench,
back
which means
soon.
Dango is
Yeah.
probably more competition as well for Brooks. So
Yep.
I get the
that
drop.
is actually I should have wrote that down for a roster concern. Dango.
Yeah. Sell high,
I'd
right?
probably just end up
right
I-
now.
probably try and sell him and then
Yeah.
get nowhere and then drop him.
Yeah, it's hard now to try and get sales. I think everyone has finally gotten to the same level of like amounts of information that is available to everyone. Like everyone, man, managers are like so well informed these days. Like
Oh yeah.
it's
It's
crazy.
like they listen to podcasts or something that
Yeah, I know. Definitely
these
not
things
us.
through.
Like, come on.
we're just wrong.
Yeah, we're just here for the bands. Don't come for the knowledge or the information. Like, come on. Cool. So for my league updates, then, I'll start with IGL. Got another dub there. I try not to get cocky and tell my opponents to mind the gap, but a five gap win.
I see that in the notes.
Oh, come on. Don't throw me under the bus like that. But yeah, I definitely did put that in the notes. Yeah, I'm just trying to wrap up IGL as soon as possible so I can kind of just have fun with that league at this point. Yeah, so really happy. I was kind of sweating because my opponent was basically on 1-on-5 all out. Didn't have anyone going into that Liverpool Man City game. And I had Mo. And I was down like... What was it? Like, how much did Mo end up scoring? Like 20 something this game week? Close to 30?
29.
29. Spot on. So I was down like, I think 15 or 17 points. And yeah, man, Mo has been
that's
doing it for
light
me
work.
all season. Like, has been pulling
Ugh.
these dubs out the bag. And it's just like, it
It's
was
so
a
nice, right?
it was such a pleasure to watch that game, like cheering Mo on. Like, this is the first time I think I've ever owned Mo in draft, and
Same.
it's amazing. It's honestly amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
He is he's
He's a
sitting
cheat
on
code.
600 points right now.
He's a cheat
We're
code.
20.
Like,
Yeah. we're in game week 27. He's already on 600 points.
Yeah.
How many players last year eclipsed 600 points?
Dude, he's like, I feel like he's gonna get both Golden Boot and like assist award as well, like Playmaker award.
He's going to break the record for most assists in a season.
Yeah,
He's on
easily.
15. The record's 20. We've got 12 more games.
Well, 16 fantasy assists, I guess. But do they count fantasy assists? I probably not. I don't know. Do they?
No, they wouldn't. I think it's 15 is what he's sitting on for just genuine assists.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I listened to like 4 Liverpool pods today.
Of course you did. I don't
mean-
blame you. I don't blame you at all. But in terms of
had to.
IGL, yeah. In terms of IGL, my standout performers, I had Azure Pinnock double up defense against that Leicester team on the Friday evening, so it was a really
Good
lovely
call.
start. Yeah, it's just like I was trying to hold on to Coyote in leagues. Like, I really thought he was going to finally break through. But I think Thomas Frank just kind of eases new assets into the team. And again, we talk about just Leicester just being useless right now. Like, they pretty much have gone down already. So I thought, why not take the gamble? And yeah, it paid off. Continuing with Richards. Oh, my favorite American in the league right now. Like, genuinely. Like, he is so good at scoring points. And so
Or
consistent.
the Jedi,
and
huh?
yeah, listen, like Jedi's some kind of dropped off slightly, has he?
I haven't looked, but I don't own him anywhere.
I think so. You look at Jedi's last few games, 8.25 points after conceding twice. The one before that, 2.5 points. The one before that, 12.75. I feel like he's just as good as Jedi recently.
I like how you just added in the recently.
Yeah, I had to obviously correct myself recently because
Real
I mean,
quick.
like Jedi is still like a top pick and a top defender.
Oh, yeah.
I think he is a top 10 player still, like total scoring as well. So still gotta put respect on his name. But yeah, in terms of Chris Richards,
Yeah.
love him as assets. Still criminally under rostered, under owned. Go get him if he's free in your leagues. Really, like just grab him. Defender 3, set and forget. Other players that did well for me. Bowen, we talked about. I went with him. It's just because I was like, fuck it, it's Arsenal. What have I got to lose? Harrison, I had him as well. Loved his 16 points, and like I mentioned, Mo
Wonderful.
pulling it out the bag. Regrets not risking the JWP start. I kept him on the bench. It's okay, but I'm looking forward to starting
You
him.
didn't play him?
Well, it's like it's Arsenal, right? So I didn't want to double down with both Bowen and James
no, I
Ward-Prowse.
was wondering. I checked your IGL roster. I wanted to see if you were going to start him, and I saw that he was in your starting lineup, and I was like, "Oh my god, good for Sanji! Like really sticking to his guns." And then
I chickened
now
out.
I find out. You chickened- I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, like
I didn't even start Bowen, so
yeah, like again, it's because it was Arsenal, and I felt like I had slightly better options elsewhere. Like Lukic being on corners, I trusted him. The double Everton mids against Manchester United, like I thought United were just gonna do shit again, which they kind of did for the first half. So it did
they
pay
woke
off
up.
in the end. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, they looked really bad that first half.
Yeah. Oh my god, they were atrocious in that first half. Roster concerns. So the same situation as you. I kind of only have one striker at the moment because Nico's injured in that roster, and Mr. Bless You didn't start, even though I kept him in my roster. Mr. Tall
Tall
Paul Onuachu, yeah.
Bless
I'm like, I'm hoping that, like, and I talked about it on Waiver Pod. If you want to kind of maybe try and catch that episode on Patreon, basically my thought process as to why I'm thinking Tall Paul got benched. But again, I'll mention it here is because I think maybe he wanted to go with 3 pacey forwards against a highline Brighton, and because of the quick turnaround, maybe he wanted to give Tall Paul a bit of a rest as well. So I'm hoping that he starts versus Chelsea. Obviously, I don't hope that he like thrashes us. But with Tall Paul, like if he starts, I think you're getting like 5 to 6 ghost points just from the aerials, and it's a decent forward 3 for any roster. Like forward pool is absolutely grim right now.
I looked at it and I was like, man, I'm lucky I have Mo.
Yeah,
Just-
like Jordan Ayew is probably one of your best options right now available in leagues. That's so sad. Like, yeah, it's really grim.
Dire.
Yeah,
It's dire.
yeah. Waiver moves in IGL. So I dropped Nico Williams and I grabbed Delict. Because the way I kind of looked at it was I felt like Forest fixtures right now, I wouldn't really be starting him. Like Arsenal at home, Man City at home. And the Manchester United fixture seemed an easy gamble, Ipswich at home.
I think you're going to want him back.
Yeah. For the Ipswich away game in
Yeah.
Black Gaming 29. So,
Honestly, I'd play him against City too.
yeah, I get it.
They don't have any teeth. They don't have any teeth.
Yeah. And it's a home game for them as well. I mean, you could probably say the same
Yeah.
about Arsenal. Like, it wouldn't...
Honestly, you
Yeah.
can.
They probably could have. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's waivers tomorrow. I can always get him back.
You can get it back.
Yeah, exactly. So next one is DPL. So I had a win there as well, but it was against
Tight
one
one.
of our really tight one, and it was against Gavin. It was a really unfortunate score, man. 122 to 119, and I was absolutely sweating this because he was all out 119 going into the final game, and like I had a 40-point lead before the Newcastle Nottingham Forest game, and he had the likes of Isak and I think Jacob Murphy and stuff like
Of
that.
course he did.
Absolutely
Yeah,
melted my lead.
exploded.
Oh my god, it was ridiculous. Went into the final
That's a
game.
problem.
Yeah, massive problem, right? So went into that final game with just McAllister. He was all out, and oh my god, I was shitting bricks. Like McAllister wasn't scoring points at all, and it got to the point where I was literally praying for the clean sheet point to get me over the line. How sad is that? Like, ugh. I like it's frustrating because Mac was basically taking all the corners. I'm like, somebody get their head on it. Like,
He was taking him over Trent.
yeah,
I'm like, whoa.
right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, right, exactly,
But-
right? Yeah. But listen, still got the win. So now that I got the win, I'm actually possibly in the reckoning for the Super Draft League or whatever. Like, it's really tight in my table at the moment. I think I'm like fourth, 3 points behind second. And so I kind of need results to go my way, and I also need to win my game week. But it's nicely poised in the sense that the people that I need to lose are up against TDS managers. So I'm like, come on, baby. I need my
You get
peeps to,
upset there.
yeah, I need my peeps to pull something out the bag for me, right? So
I thought DPL you were kind of writing off. This is good news, bud.
I wrote it off, and when I started writing it off, I started doing well. It's like, you need to stop caring about this stupid ass game so much, and things go okay. This is how dumb fantasy is
Checks out.
sometimes. Yeah,
Checks out.
yeah,
Once you stop caring, you do way better.
generally. But yeah, for DPL, my standout performers, Munoz, great goal, clean sheet player. Oh, fucking love Munoz. Ethan Pinnock is back.
He's so good.
Points there too. Dams, like I said, the double assist. Eze was unlucky to get an assist for the Mateta goal that was like marginally
that was
offside.
VAR'd. Yeah.
Yeah. Really cheeky back heel. Would have been really
Ah,
oh, such a good assist.
he's so
Would've
fun
been.
to watch.
Yeah, that's
He's
that's
such
why I
a
love
fun watch.
rostering him. Yeah.
Yep.
Harrison as well in this league, and Brennan Johnson back fit, banged in a brace for me. Love to see it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Old BJ got you going good, huh?
Yeah, I mean, phrasing, but I didn't make it easy on myself because like the regrets I had in this league was I benched both Enzo and Neto in this league, so I made it way harder for myself, like risking
Yeah, you
Mac
did.
A versus Man City for the final game. Yeah,
You just wanted to make it fun.
a little bit.
Made it spicy.
Yeah. Roster concerns though, not a lot here. Like I think it's like you said, like it seems like things are going okay. So yeah, not really stressed about anything. In terms of waiver pickups, so I dropped Matty Cash, even though I got him in the previous game week. I was like, shit ghost points. I'm like, I don't want to go there anymore. I know like Cash has been ghosting like past few fixtures, etc. But I just decided to go get Ajer instead. I just prefer him and the Brentford assets as well. And the other switch that I made was I dropped Alex Palmer, the goalkeeper from Ipswich, and got in Ramsdale. And I know it's not the most glamorous switch, but listen, as shit as Southampton are, Ramsdale gets points. Like, he conceded 4 goals and got like 10 points.
10 points when conceding 4. Like, dude,
Yeah.
from a goalkeeper in standard scoring. Yeah, you got the extra, like, the smothers and stuff, but, like, if you're making the saves, I'm going to put you on the field.
Yeah. I'm kind of just hedging my feelings with this one because, like, if Chelsea shit the bed, don't score goals, I get points. If we do score goals, then yay. It's win-win-win, basically. But yeah.
I hate having the back and forth with goalkeepers. In my home league, I think it was last week or no, 2 weeks ago, I looked at like the all scoring, and my goalkeeper scoring was at the bottom. I was the worst for that category, and I'm like, man, I've been streaming good. Like, no, I haven't. And I finally just picked up Vicario, and I'm like, all my problems went away.
Yeah, I got Vicario in a couple of leagues. I'm really, really happy that happened. Like,
yeah, he saved me last week.
Yeah, I mean, like, Spurs are gonna concede chances. He's gonna make saves. Like, I think it's a good pick, and I do think Spurs are gonna improve rest of the season. So,
yeah, I think their back line is getting healthy, and you know, everybody else in the team is starting to get healthy. I would hope they've got a laundry list like a CVS receipt.
Yeah,
injuries.
It's pretty grim, but yeah, they're all slowly coming back, and maybe they might get a few more clean sheets by the end of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm not even banking on any of those, but if they get them, hey,
yeah,
we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, even against Man City this weekend, like, I'm not that scared. Like, I think City gets some shots on target. Like, City score, fine, but I'm not going into that game for the clean sheet. I'm going in for it, like, for the saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And dribbly boys, and they're just going to fuck it up at the end.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. All right. So those are the league updates. So now I think what we'll do is we'll take our halftime pint and we'll be back after the break with some questions. So we'll see in a bit. And we are back. I need a vacation.
I went to India and Edinburgh.
Yeah, Edinburgh. I think that's how you pronounce
Edinburgh.
it. Edinburgh. Yeah.
I don't know. They don't know how to pronounce it.
I'm already planning my next vacation.
Good for you. Where are you going to go?
Belfast and Paris in April.
Ooh, gonna go to Paris. Let's go.
Yeah. Not been to either city yet. Belfast is because it's a surprise for my sister's 40th birthday. She won't listen to this pod, so it's okay. I can air it.
Listen.
she don't give a shit.
She ain't listening.
And Paris is because one of my best friends lives out there, and he's come to visit me twice in England already. I haven't visited him yet, so kind of do a visit.
Gotta.
Yeah.
No, the good thing is though, Paris is great. I already know.
Yeah, you went there. How was it? Tell me. Yeah. Any recommendations?
Eat the bread.
Drink the wine.
Yeah, drink the wine. No, it was all delicious. Don't think about how much you're spending. It's going to be more than you like.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. Like, luckily, I'm going to be staying with him, so I won't be, like, paying out my ass completely.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But still.
And you're just flying over.
I haven't booked my ticket yet, so I'm either going to fly or take the Eurostar. TBD.
Yep.
You took the Eurostar?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, it was a nice little ride.
Yeah.
It was cool.
People warn me, like, you just gotta not freak out when it just goes totally dark.
Oh, that didn't even... Oh, like...
Because you go underground, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do, but it's only like, I don't know, 15 minutes. You just don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You travel.
Yeah. I'll take a book. I don't know. I'll do work. I'll work on an article. I don't know. I'll do something fun. Yeah.
Actually, just record on the way there.
Yeah. Do the wave pod in the middle of the Eurostar. Excellent.
Whip out your microphone.
Yeah.
Super casual.
Perfect. All right. Let's get some questions answered. We got a few from I think Sweetness, Pie, Naru. Not too many. But yeah, I'll get started with the first one. From Sweetness McBossman. He wants us to please rank from the following, from best to worst: KFC, Popeyes, Nando's, Raising Cane's, Chick-fil-A, and Bojangles. Okay, I don't know half of these. I'm assuming you know everything on this list.
I have never been to Raising Cane's or Bojangles. It's a USA thing, but it's regional. And I haven't tried it. So
shall we put
sorry,
them
Sweetness.
towards the end of the list in that sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll put them towards the end.
I mean, we could put Nando's last right now. We could just get that out of the way.
Why would you? No.
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Nando's doesn't deserve to be last.
It doesn't
Get it out of
deserve
the
to be
way.
first, I'll tell you that much.
That is very debatable. And maybe you don't get the burger next time.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we should go. I would go Chick-fil-A first, Popeyes second, Nando's, KFC.
Interesting. So I think this
Actually,
list,
Popeyes first, then Chick-fil-A.
I think this list depends on which country you're referring to. Because if it's Trinidad, KFC is first by like a million miles.
Ooh, see, that's the difference. Here, it's like,
Yeah,
you get KFC and Taco Bell combined, so it's like a good deal, but
yeah,
you don't really go to it just for KFC, you know?
yeah. I agree Popeyes is definitely up there though. I think Popeyes
Popeyes is good.
never
So
misses.
fucking good.
Yeah.
Can't miss.
Yeah.
We've got like, we only have a couple in the state here,
Yeah.
but it's on like the highway,
Yeah.
and so when I'm like working overtime, it's on like a convenience stop, so I make that stop every time.
Because it's convenient.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, a spicy chicken sandwich,
Oh,
up and at 'em.
yeah. 100%. All right. Do you want to take our next question?
All right, so Draft Pie asks, Sanji, why are your ears so cold? It is not natural. I'd argue it is natural. It's just weird. Andrew, what is something that is not natural about you? Okay, so I have this weird like little rash on my arm right now.
Okay, so I saw that and I was going to ask you about it on stream, but I was like, is he going to go into some like abuse story or something?
Oh, no. No, it just popped up. I have no idea. And people are like, is that a burn? I'm like, I wish. Then I would know what it's fucking from. I have no idea what it is.
It
Never
just-
had that in my life.
Appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. I've had it for months.
What? Have you gone and seen the
Yeah.
doctor?
Come on, man. This is America. You don't just see the doctor.
Which doctor, maybe? Herbal medication? Random ointment? Like...
That's what I've been doing is random ointment, but it hasn't really... It pans out for like 3 or 4 days and it looks better, and then you're just like, it'll be fine. You just leave it alone. Then it just keeps cropping back up. So I should probably take care of it.
Does it hurt?
No, it just looks bad. Like, look at that.
I can see it. Hey, okay, I mean, obviously this is like an audio only, but it looks like somebody gave you a hickey on your wrist.
Yeah. Stupid.
Oh, it's a very random mark. In terms of the question
yeah.
about my ears being cold, so when we were in Edinburgh, like we did the little mini mod trip or whatever, it's cold in Edinburgh. It's colder than it is in London, and so I took my little like air muffs thingy to wear, like as added protection. I busted them out and I got made fun of. I don't understand what Pie's about. Like, Pie took out his fucking toque because he doesn't have any hair in his head. So, listen, as far as I know, the human body, you lose a lot of heat from your ears. So, and I mean, if you let that heat, I feel like you can easily get sick as well in like really cold weather, and sometimes I
Yes.
feel like it's a bit of a preventative measure to cover your ears. So
I think someone's going to tell us that is an old wives' tale, but I still believe it.
yeah, same. All right, I'll take our next question from Sweetness McBossman. If you had a rest of season draft now, in which round would the following players be drafted? So I'll go through one at a time and you tell me the round. First name, Marmouche.
I think he goes in the 3rd or 4th.
Really? I thought he would go like round 1, like late.
I don't think I could take him round 1.
City forward on all the sets,
Yeah,
even
but-
with KDB and Foden on the pitch. Like
He's not on pens. That's
We
my
don't know that.
usual, Like
we don't know that with Haaland off the pitch. Who knows?
with Haaland off the pitch, maybe he does. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Foden does. But I took Foden at 6, and he's not on pens either.
Would you take Marmouche or Foden first?
I'd be tempted to take Marmouche just because of the set piecing, and yeah, Foden is a little goal dependent sometimes.
Yeah.
He creates shots on target and stuff, but yeah, I mean Marmouche looks like a really good prospect right now.
Yep. Really, really does. I generally think like late round 1 or round 2. I don't think he's gonna go. I don't think anyone's gonna let him fall to
What did I
round
say,
3, round
3rd?
4. Yeah, 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I would go 2.
Yeah. Matthias Tell from Spurs.
See, I think he'll be a 5th rounder today.
Yeah.
He-
Because there's so much competition if everyone's healthy.
There's a ton of competition there, and Solanke should be back at some point, and
Yeah.
and they haven't been that good. He's looked all right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
I
looked
didn't
okay.
hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'm just worried there's too many cooks in that kitchen.
Yeah.
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 Next name on our list, Asensio.
I think he could go like a 3rd rounder.
Yeah, I really like the look of him.
He looked really good.
Yeah, well, you don't need to
And
rub
him
it
and
in.
Rashford really linked up.
You don't need to
They
rub
look-
it in. Don't remind me.
Wait, why? Why would I rub? What am I rubbing in?
Yeah, he scored the brace against us. Wasn't fun. I think the last time he scored against us as well is when he was playing for Real Madrid and knocked us out the Champions League as well. So should have seen it coming.
You should have known. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that round 3. Dorgu from Manchester United.
See, I haven't seen any of him.
He looks
some
okay.
people are really high on him.
Yeah, he looks
Some
okay.
people are really high on him.
Yeah.
I saw somebody spend like 50 fab on him, and I was like, whoa.
Okay, that is way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, like 8th,
Yeah.
9th round.
Yeah. He'd definitely not be... He wouldn't be my defender 1. Maybe my defender 2. So, yeah, 8th, 9th.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Alcaraz from Everton.
I might let him go undrafted.
Yeah. Because, like, it's so harsh, man. Guy gets goal and assist, has
It
a really
is.
good game, and then
He
gets
looks
dropped.
so good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Ducouré came back in and had a goal and assist and
Yeah.
nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like,
22.5 points on a goal and assist.
Yeah. It's like, why would you want to spend a high draft pick on someone that there's no guarantee that they're going to even start games?
Huge liability.
Yeah.
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 I'm not spending it.
Yep. Next
Evan
name is,
Ferguson.
yeah.
I'm kind of an Evan Ferguson hater.
Really?
I just wouldn't. Maybe a 13th. I don't know.
Wow.
This is down the line for me.
I'd probably go like maybe round 8, round 9 if he lasts that long.
I looked at his numbers for like the last couple years, and I was like,
Oh, it's pretty dreadful.
his ghost points were so bad. It was like 2.5. I'm like, I can't do that one.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, he's a goal scorer, though. And it's just like,
Yeah.
I'm placing faith in Potter being able to get the best out of him.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. Next name, Nico Gonzalez from Man City?
I got him in 2 leagues for like next to nothing in Fab. I think I got him for like 3 Fab or something. I don't know. He hasn't done anything. Hasn't shown any ghosts. He's played well in person. So you would hope that at some point they shift him forward because he looks better in other leagues, attacking wise. I think I could get him down to like the 14th round based on like if we redrafted today.
Yeah.
Nobody would want him, and I could get a little bit of value like very late with him.
I think I'd leave him undrafted. Like, you spent more Fab than he does. Oh, he got points versus Liverpool.
Yeah, he's got 3 points total
Yeah,
in
there
2
you go.
games. 2 games, 3 points.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
toughish
he scored in
fixtures as well.
UCL.
Though. Yeah, but okay, that goal was absolute fluke. Like, it was from a Marmouche free kick,
was.
and it landed at
I was
his
hoping
feet.
you hadn't seen it.
Oh, I that's why I celebrated it in the Discord. I was like, I'm so glad he scored, and he's gonna
remember
fool
you saying
everyone
that.
into thinking that he's gonna be a good asset. And yeah. Beto,
Beto, man, he's taking the bull by the horns.
he is cooking.
He's done well.
Yeah.
I think he would be like a 7th rounder.
Yeah, I like that. 6'7". Yeah.
Yeah.
And final name Bednarek. Assuming he's fit.
So I saw that manager said it was just like fatigue or something, that he's probably not going
Bullshit.
to play this midweek,
Bullshit.
but he'll be fine after. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, dude, you came off in 11 minutes. Like, that can't just be fatigue.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on, don't piss on our face and tell us it's rain.
Yeah.
Let's wake up.
Yeah.
Christ. Embarrassing. But I think he would be... I would want to get him by the 8th
Yeah.
or
I like
9th
that.
round as my
Yeah.
defender 2, defender 3. He's really good, man.
Yeah. Oh,
For
absolute
being
god.
on a shit team and putting up so many points as a defender. Like,
Yeah, it's
you're getting
mental.
relegated and you're getting scored on all the time, and you're still putting up like 15 a game.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, next question comes from Mr. Naru. Which Premier League goalkeepers do you think you could score a penalty against?
I think if you took out a list of all the keepers that you guys have, I could probably score against all of them.
I completely agree, and I hate both you and Value Added Fan Tracks for that exact answer.
I already had that one in the books. Like,
Yeah,
I had that one
I
planned.
could see it in your eyes. Again, I know this is audio only, but I could see Drew as we record, and yeah, I walked right into that one. I don't know. I should have flipped the question, so you asked me instead. So I didn't set you up.
Ooh, you messed that one up.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, okay. Other than our like,
Who would you?
maybe Onana. Actually, no. Onana is okay at penalties from Manchester United.
He is.
Who else would I potentially go against? I don't know. I think Verbruggen has saved a penalty already. There's not that many. Maybe Alex Palmer, the Ipswich guy, the new guy. Maybe, I don't know.
Or Muric.
Yeah. Oh, Mirror.
He makes a
Yeah.
lot of mistakes.
Yeah. There's not many others that gamble against, to be honest. Yeah.
No, I mean, good point against Onana. Like, it's not open play.
Yeah, exactly. That was what I just thought of. I was like, he's good at something, but it's yeah,
He is good at something,
yeah,
but it's not all the time.
yeah, exactly.
Definitely not all the time.
Yeah. Ah, fucking Chelsea. Anyways,
Okay, I'll take the next one.
yeah, take the final one.
All right, from Draft Pie. What is the best new food you've eaten recently? This seems loaded at you.
Yeah, so I tried a lot of Scottish food. Obviously, that's what you do when you're in Scotland. Go figure. But I tried haggis and I tried black pudding, and I really, really enjoyed both.
Did you?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
There was some other stuff I tried as well. Tried a lot of whiskey as well. Oh my god, that was both
I
a
mean,
good and
you
bad
have to.
decision. But yeah, that's why I've got the sniffles now. What about yourself? Did you try anything new recently?
No, I've been in the home state, and it's been cold. So
Yeah.
I've had a lot of soup recently because I am sick.
Oh, I should make soup tomorrow. That's a great reminder.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's soup season.
Yeah, it really is. What's your favorite soup, by the way? Like, what's your go-to soup?
Just like a. This sounds so white people. Chicken noodle.
I mean, Andrew, you are white, so
I know, but I didn't want to I didn't want to hit the nail on the head with it, you know?
that is a very basic soup, though. I mean, to be fair, that is kind of my go-to soup when I'm sick, though, as well. Is some sort of a chicken soup, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just spice it up a little bit in there, and yeah, throw some pepper and whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever my wife does to it, I don't pretend to know. She doesn't listen to this, don't worry.
I mean, other than when you played it in the car.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, she can't be listening to this one.
Yeah, she called me Mr. Giggles or whatever it was.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know until you guys told me, and yeah. I'm not going to change.
it was pretty funny.
All right. Those are the questions, and that is the pod. Another one in the books. Drew, it was an absolute blast to catch up with you, bro. Do you have any final words, pieces of advice before we sign off?
We're going to win the league.
I talked about advice, not bragging.
Well, go get a Liverpool asset if you could.
Okay, other than, chatting up Liverpool, I would suggest it's something that Ryan said on the last pod or last recording that we did together is maybe start looking ahead to the blank game week 29. The double in 32. And I mean, you speak about Liverpool, right? They are one of the teams that is blanking in 29, along with Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, and Newcastle. And a lot of managers, if you have Liverpool, like Mo, not having Mo, that's going to be a painful game week for us.
Well, it's going to be so bad, dude.
Yeah.
I have Mo, Cody, and Burge.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We might
29.
need a support system that game week.
It might just be a scheduled loss.
Yeah, genuinely. Just write it off. And start
Honestly.
preparing for like all the other game weeks around it. Like, yeah. Yeah. Cool. I mean, as always, I always push Ross's advice. Have fun. It's just a game. Don't stress out about it. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the football while it lasts as well. Because the season's going to come to an end very, very quickly. And before you know it, it's going to be summer. Yes, we love summer, but it's also, there's no football. And we don't like that. So, yeah. Just enjoy the vibes while it lasts. And come join the Discord. But yeah, that's it. Other than that, Drew, I will catch you in chats tomorrow.
All right.
Until next time, bro.
Yeah.
Peace.